Who did the Gators rip from a rival? Stay tuned and find out. Billy Napier just ripped away a rival from Tennessee that Tennessee was pursuing, and this kid not only committed yesterday to the Florida Gators, but he was originally a 2026 commit. He was deciding between Tennessee and Josh Heupel and the Florida Gators for 2026. This young kid decided yesterday that he would flip to Florida, and he's a top 100 recruit. He decided to reclassify yesterday and sign his letter of intent or NIL letter to come to Florida. Stay tuned and find out. Guys, yesterday, what's his name? Javari Flowers from the 2026 class reclassified and decided to sign his letter of intent with the Florida Gators and basically stop his recruiting visits, which he was a major target of Josh Heupel and Tennessee. I'm going to go ahead and read to you an article from Shohei Radafa from MSN, and then another article from Hunter Shelton from On3. And then we'll go from there. But yes, this kid is a top 100 player, and he decided to flip yesterday to the Florida Gators. Look how the tables turned all throughout 2024. Florida Gators head coach Billy Napier was left behind with a hot seat. The Gators struggled to keep their boat afloat. Napier's 12-16 record made him the first Gators coach since the 1940s with a losing record after 2+ seasons. Florida has lost 7 straight games to FBS opponents. Florida wanted to get rid of Napier, so much so that his buyout figure worth $26.7 million started to do rounds. However, looks like Napier is slowly finding luck by his side. Their lucky charm is a 4-star cornerback who chose the Gators. With this, they got a huge glow up in the rankings, and guess who got to feel the sting? Tennessee Volunteers, as Josh Heupel 2 prized possessions went in vain. The Gators are rising from the ashes under Billy Napier. Napier had his eyes on 4-star cornerback Javari Flowers for quite some time. After all, he is the number 1 unsigned player in the country and the 12th best cornerback in his class. And here came the good news. On March 31st, Flowers made a very late and very big addition by committing to Napier's program. After all, it was a tug-of-war kind of situation to land Flowers. He had his eyes on Georgia, Miami, Auburn, North Carolina, Syracuse, but at last shortlisted his list of suitors to Miami, Auburn, Notre Dame, and his other finalists alongside the Gators. The Miami Northwestern cornerback participated in the Under Armour All-American game back in January. Even though it overcrams Napier's running back room, the head coach won't mind. Florida jumps into the top 10 of the 2025 rankings, according to On3 industry team recruiting rankings, after landing 4-star cornerback Javari Flowers. That's the article from On 3, from Shelton. That's actually the On 3 post that they had on X. I'll go ahead and post that up on the video. You'll see the post. I'll have the post up, and but now I'm gonna go ahead and read the On 3 article from Hunter Shelton. Florida finishes 2025 cycle with a top 10 class in On 3 industry team rankings. Florida made a very late and very big addition to its 2025 recruiting class on Monday evening as Miami Northwestern four-star cornerback Javari Flowers then announced his commitment to the Gators, a top 100 prospect in the On 3 300. Flowers chose head coach Billy Napier and company over Miami, Auburn, Georgia, and others. His commitment vaults UF up to the top 10 in the 2025 On 3 industry team rankings, jumping Tennessee. In addition, Flowers completes a massive late cycle swing of momentum for the Gators at the beginning of July. Florida's class ranked number 40 in the nation. It then proceeded to get scorching hot on the trail, pulling off a myriad of blue chip flips while winning high profile recruitments. Now with 16 4- and 5-star prospects in the class, Florida jumps all in-conference rival with many of their others in the class already on campus ahead of their freshman seasons. Gators have sensational DB class heading into the swamp. The secondary will be full of blue chippers in Gainesville. With Flowers now in the fold, Florida's 2025 class consists of 4 of the top nation's defensive backs. Miami Booker T. Washington cornerback Ben Hanks III is on 3 5-star rankings as the number 23 and number 5 corner in the cycle. Jacksonville Mandarin 4-star safety Hilton Stubbs and Lions Toombs County 4-star safety Laganza Hayward make for a dynamic duo, checking in as number 4 and number 7 safeties in the cycle respectively. Stubbs flipped from Miami, while Hayward was a one-time Tennessee pledge. Florida has always been on the back of my mind, Hayward told On 3 when they played Tennessee and went into overtime against them in Neyland Stadium. I was like, hold on. I started paying attention to them. Their defense played great. Everybody was flying around. It wasn't just a position group. Elite wide receiver duo also sits atop the class. Orlando Jones, 5-star wide receiver, Vernell Brown III, is a class jewel, ranking as the nation's number 30th and number 6 wide receiver, a Gator legacy. Brown is one half of the elite receiver duo alongside Tampa Bay Tech star wide receiver Dallas Wilson, number 41, recruited in the cycle. The program on the field is great, and off the field I can set myself for life there, Brown III told On 3. The outside factor that the other schools couldn't match was being from Gainesville and growing up around there, and then having the opportunity to build my family legacy while creating my own path as well. Wilson originally signed with Oregon, but was released from his signature with the Ducks and eventually opted to stay home in the end. It feels great, Wilson told Gators Online about his final decision. I love being home and just taking care of family. Flips defined Florida's 2025 recruiting class. Shawani, Mill Valley 4-star edge. Jaden Wood, flip from Penn State. Seminole Ridge 4-star linebacker. Ty Jackson, flip from USC. 4-star offensive tackle. Travis Dice, flip from Auburn. Tramel Jones, flip from Florida State. Joseph Makambuchu, flip from Texas. Byron Lewis, flip from Florida State. And Jahari Medlock, flip from Cincinnati. Stephon Shivers, flip from Georgia. Mizzou Tankara, flip from Arizona. And Daniel Pierre-Louis, also flipped from Florida State. So they got blue chippers in 2025, guys. I'm also going to go ahead and play a little clip from the great Stephen Harris and Shelton from High Top Sports, bringing in the breaking news of Javari signing his national letter of intent, his NIL letter, last night. And you'll go ahead and see this in the video. And then I'll go ahead and discuss the 24/7 Swamp rankings a little bit, give you my final thoughts, and then insert some highlights, which you'll see at the end of the video.
Yeah, they about to get
Yeah, we're gonna get DQ. We can't be doing that. Let's go, baby. There was some talk that he could make a push there from Miami, but not today, boys. Not today.
Shout out to Javari Flowers. That was red, right? That was a red folder.
It was a red folder, but it had a Gator in it. So,
hey, the paperwork was Gator. Yeah,
the paper. What was important was correct there. Hopefully, I don't get bamboozled there. Let's talk about Javari. Then we'll cut back to Big Dez. That was I knew that was going to happen, but 5'10", 165. Cody was already doing some looks at him, likes him a lot. Again, he was a 5-star, 4-star cornerback for 2026. And we talked about him when he reclassified about a month and a half ago, 2 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
When he reclassified, he didn't drop too far. And we've had Keith Napier on talk about that. He goes, look, sometimes these guys will drop, and it's not because their talent's not there, but they've been evaluated amongst their class. So when they come in, the evaluation sometimes will change a little bit. His did not. His did not after coming in. And look, I mean, this cornerback class now becomes even more top tier with this addition here. I believe when I did the calculators, and let's go ahead and I'll do the calculator really quick while we're here, boys and girls, because I mean, great stuff, great pickup for the Florida Gators. Again, this is 2025. Shout out
Javari Flowers, man.
This is 2025, guys. I know it seems like it's been over.
Yeah, this is not 26. It's 25. This is get lit next year.
Yeah, exactly. So when we add, I don't think they've added him in yet. They have not. So we'll go ahead and we'll add him to the mix now, which is just awesome. I mean,
get another bump.
Another little bump. So we go from 290 to it went down, which doesn't make any sense. But
and they done dropped his rankings already since he committed to us. What happened?
Where it is? Hold on. Oh. So okay, they already have him in here. They actually already have him in here, so I didn't have to add him.
Okay.
So they're on top of the ball. So this is where he lands. Again, reclassified. This is our class. Vernell Brown 1, Dallas Wilson 2, which is crazy. Drake Stubbs, 5-star safety. Ben Hanks, 4/5-star cornerback. Laganza Hayward, 4-star safety, top 100 player, and then Javari Flowers. So wide receiver, and then safety, cornerback is the next top 4 players of this class. 6'1", 6'1", 6'1", 5'10 and a half, all 6'1", 190, 170, 200, 165. On top of who? Yeah.
Loaded. Yeah. That's
massive.
Yeah. Yeah, I love it, man. I love it. I think our next, and I have been hearing for a while that there was somebody we were trying to get to reclassify. You know what I mean, to solidify the room, and that help us bridge that gap. Getting these young guys trained up because we're gonna have a lot of guys leaving out the door soon. So we need to get these young guys, and we need that depth. Get them in and get them trained up. Now, how he contributes next year, that's yet to be seen. More than likely, if he coming in late, depending on how fast he picks up the playbook and learn, he may end up redshirting, but you still get to play a lot as a freshman and still take that red shirt, which is amazing. These guys got so much flexibility these days, but I love it. I love that we're stacking up in these skilled positions. It's been a while since we've been that high up the ladder on skilled positions, and now we can try to shift the focus to making sure we get maximum protection for these quarterbacks that we got that are top ranking coming in for the next few years. So I think 26 we can shift gears into looking at offensive linemen and still shoring up some defensive linemen.
And with that, that's 26 commits. He makes it 27 commits, which moves us to 283 to 287, which makes us the number 8th ranked class in recruiting, not overall, to the number 7. We jump Auburn.
That's dope.
Yep. And so now we sit at the number 7th overall ranked class for 2025. Again, that's not your portal. That's overall just recruiting.
And look at where we started. What we were looking like we were going to end up
50th.
3-4 months ago.
50th coming in, I think, in November, at the beginning of November, if I'm not mistaken. Hell of a close by Napier and the boys. And this is another great pickup. Again, a top 100 player, number 82 in the country. Again, reclassified. I think he was higher rated when he was in 2026, but didn't move much. Yeah,
that says a lot.
Says a lot. Says a lot.
That says a lot because he definitely going through the whole offseason and full of next year. That means he would have been in the top 25.
I mean,
amongst
who
his
knows
peers,
how it all plays out just because of other position groups. But look, I think we shouldn't have to worry about any nonsense. There's always that portal, but he was signing the paperwork. I think we'll feel a lot better once it comes back home. But
no invisible ink.
Yeah, and look, so and on 3 we into the top 10. So on 3 had us a little bit lower. So now we just cracked the top 10 on 3's recruiting above Tennessee and overall. So again, both
so on 3 was our lowest rating.
They look at the overall number versus the total points. So it just how each recruiting.
I'm saying, but they were our lowest out of all of them, though.
All right, guys. There you see the thought. Hear the thoughts, and you'll see the thoughts when you watch the video of Gator great Stephen Harris and iTop Sports host Shelton Walker. I'm gonna go ahead and also pop up Swamp 24/7's Florida commitment list and see where Swamp 24/7 has us, and then I'll go in and insert highlights of Jabari Flowers at the end of the video. Okay, Swamp 24/7 has us ranked 9th. They're a little lower than what Shelton was saying, but they include all our top recruits, so they're ranked number 9th. Like I said, I'm going to go in and insert the highlights of Jabari Flowers from high school, so you'll be seeing the Jabari Flowers highlights at the end of the video. Guys, leave me your comments down below. How do you think Billy and company have done in terms of the 2025 class recruiting? And they finished strong, reclassifying a top 100 player to the class and getting him to reclassify to 2025 because this kid graduated early. So leave me your comments down below. Do you think this class is going to make a strong impact and help us win a national championship and put the program back on the map? Also, guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you want custom cups, custom keychains, or custom candles, check it out at RollinwithCarlos.com. And we'll talk to you soon. Peace.
show. Gators on the field, hear the crowd go wild. Defense locking in, no time for denial. College game day, feel the energy rise. Every play, every stat, got it analyzed. Touchdowns, home runs, breaking the chains. On this channel, we bring the heat to the game. Lock in, suit up, get ready to go. You're part of the fam, now enjoy the show. Rolling with Carlos, we bring the fire. From the diamond to the field, taking it higher. Passion for the game, yeah, you already know. So hit that play button, let's start the show. It's not just a game, it's a way of life. The highs, the lows, the thrill of the fight. Every stat, every play, every team we know. Here for the passion, here for the show. Oh. Rolling with Carlos, feel the beat. The stadium's loud, turn up the heat. One big family, sports is the key. Hit that subscribe and roll with me. Rolling with Carlos, feel the beat. The stadium's loud, turn up the heat. One big family, sports is the key. Hit that subscribe and roll with me. Turn up the game, feel the crowd ignite. Big plays coming under Friday night lights. Baseball swing, hear the crack of the bat. Basketball swish, yeah, just like that. Touchdowns, home runs, breaking the chains. On this channel, we bring the heat to the game. Lock in, suit up, get ready to go. You're part of the fam, now enjoy the show. At Rolling with Carlos, we bring the fire. From the diamond to the field, taking it higher. Passion for the game, yeah, you already know. So hit that play button, let's start the show. Gators on the field, hear the crowd go wild. Defense locking in, no time for denial. College game day, feel the energy rise. Every play, every stat, got it analyzed. Touchdowns, home runs, breaking the chains. On this channel, we bring the heat to the game. Lock in, suit up, get ready to go. You're part of the fam, now enjoy the show. Rolling with Carlos, we bring the fire. From the diamond to the field, taking it higher. Passion for the game, yeah, you already know. So hit that play button, let's start the show. It's not just a game, it's a way of life. The every team we know. Here for the passion, here for the show. Oh! Rolling with Carlos, feel the beat. The stadium's loud, turn up the heat. One big family, sports is the key. Hit that subscribe and